¿Qué dijeron? Ya vamos para arriba. Ya. Alright, ok, mi gente, ya vamos a comenzar la batalla de los gallos. Vamos a ver quién es más duro, Miguel o yo. ¿Quién es más duro? Te lo voy a grabar, compadre. Eso está en vivo para que quede en el récord Guinness. Para que no vengan con cosas. No vengan con cosas. Para un party. No te veo, pero te voy a invitar, te lo voy a mandar a invitar. Bye. ¿Me escucha? ¿Me escucha? A ti no. A ver. Tú parece que no tienes micrófono. Actívalo, actívalo. Activola. Me avisa, me avisa.
No me ha llegado.
Te mando la invitación. Espérate.
A ver si funciona.
Es que tú apareces desconectado también. Y ahí.
No entiendo,
Y ahí. Ahí vas a estar desconectado, no sé. Tienes que ver si está conectado tu micrófono.
pero yo tengo el micrófono.
Ah, ya, ahí. Ahí, habla ahora. Ahí se conectó y después se desconectó. Ahí, habla. Sube el volumen.
Aló.
Ahí sí, ya. Ya, hablamos por ahí. Vamos por ahí.
Team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline.
Oh.
Six
Esto.
away. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both.
Espérate, déjame cambiar la vaina del control, espérate.
Coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it
Ya,
right
no me dio
before our
falta. Hostia.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
out to Harris. He's looking for Jordan
Oh.
and finds him.
Oh,
And
oh.
slam dunk by Jordan.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
From the arc,
Toma,
sinks the three-pointer.
toma.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns
Wow,
around
se le
a number
escapó.
of shots.
Qué habladores.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And here's the fast break. Durant
Oh.
leading the way. Drills it from outside.
Espérate.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, hits quads, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does
Ay,
everything you
coño.
want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's
Ah,
Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
coño, espérate.
Jordan's got 6.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's James. And he banks
Toma,
in the layup.
toma.
Tremendous breakdown ability off the dribble. LeBron also finishing through contact.
To the paint. A nice shot by Jordan.
Gasol le están haciendo una casita ahí.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Caldwell Pope outside. Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 6. Ahead. Irving misses.
¿Dónde va? ¿Pa' dónde va?
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And he
¿Dónde
gets
va,
contact
Miguel?
and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
That free throw, no good. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to
Espérate, déjame quitarle la vaina del tiro de libre. Por stick, or ball, defend, pick and roll player. Keep high, come per stick. Normal. pone ahí. Queda
A teammate a hit.
ya lo
You
vi.
know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
And that one's good.
Ya tú no
Irving.
coges los Clippers, ¿verdad?
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Green. Prince outside. LeVert in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw
Come on.
attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Taking 2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Kuzma. And again,
Yeah.
no good by the Lakers. Nets leading by 10. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Green slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Prince wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Matthews, no good. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Kuzma outside.
Coño,
Oh,
¿qué
good with the
es?
triple. Pass to Green. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Lakers trail by 17. Schroeder outside. He's looking for James and finds him. Unloads from 13. Basket counts.
I mean, a perfect combination of power and grace. LeBron does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone
Muy
from
buena.
an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Back to Allen. They kick it out to Green.
Ah,
And again,
ya,
Franklin with the
che,
triple.
Dios, tol.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Oh,
And
come
there's a
on.
whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Jordan. And the bucket is
Oh
good.
my
Play
gosh.
chance here for him.
You kidding me?
How many
Ahorita
times
Gasol de ahí.
have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
He's getting his first.
Tiene
free
medido,
throw
está
shot.
jugando más que el DH tú
You
con
know,
ellos.
this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
He was all alone on that one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
That one drops for him.
Tremendous focus by Kyrie. Doesn't let the contact throw him off.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Harrell.
Out of
What?
bounds.
And Jordan sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, baby.
And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
1:58 left here in the second. Outside Jordan. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look.
Wow.
Los Angeles
Mira,
with
mira
the
que la
first shot
cogió,
clock.
pero esto hay que matarlo,
From outside the arc.
No, 2 veces.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Wow.
And the Lakers
Waldo, are
call
you there?
time here.
Sí, sí, yo estoy aquí.
Durant, one of the greatest scorers to
¿Tú no me escuchas?
play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lakers trail by 20. It's Matthews on the wing. Over Harris. Back to Matthews. Here's Kuzma. Here's Harrell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Nets passing it around. They grab the
Oh,
rebound.
baby.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. From deep. Finally gets one to fall. He's
Conta.
now 1 for 5. First make.
Helping this offense spread the floor. Kyle's a shooter from distance.
To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Conta.
Luavu's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving.
Yeah,
And the
qué
call
hablador.
on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kyrie, an outstanding free throw shooter and very crafty, working himself to the line.
The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pass to Schroeder. And stolen by Irving. Floats one.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
On the wing, Davis. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins. Very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Back to Schroeder. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Nets leading by 23. And here they go. And the Harris. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Irving
Wow.
makes it off the glass. Irving's got 10 points. It's LeBron with the drive. And they pick up 2.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say.
Pass to Luwawu. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Muy buena.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Luwawu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's James. 8 points for him. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Harris. Here's Luwawu. And here is Harris. The 19-footer is on the money. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
A 3 from Matthews. To the inside.
You kidding me?
Durant in the corner. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here.
Oh, baby.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Durant up top. 6 points for him. Out to Harris. Back to KD. Clock at 6. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Gasol. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Cook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
And the first timeout called of the game for
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see coaching changes in the offseason.
And that one's good. Shamet.
You love Shamit's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
And the lack of rim protection of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, GA, that comes to mind, Fred VanVleet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Matthews. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Durant, here we go.
What?
It's stolen by Morris. Harrell with it. Guarded now by Prince. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Don't kid yourself. Harrell can challenge you with the dribble, something he's doing more and more.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for KD.
You know, he was a college player of the year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the four. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Here's Allen. The Lakers with the rebound.
Sa.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. James
Muy
controls
buena.
the rebound and puts it back up and in.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed.
Cóntale.
And it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Here's Allen. And the layup is good. Allen's got his first points of the game.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
From deep, Prince. Oh, and he just
Oh.
down the buzzer.
No.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Irving. Good. Irving's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Caldwell Pope outside.
Oh, Dios mío.
Ay, bebé.
From past the arc,
Me gustó esa.
Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That's another one for him, his fifth in just 7 shots.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Here's Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pulls up from the corner. Again, the Nets for 2. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope for three. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
LeBron James on the wing. It's
Come on.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
That's his first personal foul.
free throw, no good for LeBron.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver. Boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, one in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
Shoots in deep. Out to the right wing. Here's Karuch. It's stolen by Schroeder.
Concho.
At the elbow, it's James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Down low. They kick it out to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game. Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Timeout called, the Nets. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Dennis Schroeder. That's his first personal foul.
1:53 left in the game. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. The Lakers with the rebound. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. LeBron outside. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
To the wing right side. Here's Gasol. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 19 points. In the corner, it's Harris. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Pass to Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. That free throw, no good.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Irving with it. Gasol covering. Pass to Jordan. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Muy bueno.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shoots. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Back to Cook. And so it's Brooklyn
Bye,
easily
Gotti.
grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
Ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me what's such and such in them. Don't bring them up around me, I don't with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it. Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. When you
Juega al otro, juega al otro.
suburban kids, but that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Thanks for joining us here
Juan,
on 2K
today.
Sports for NBA
me escucha?
basketball.
¿No me escucha?
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look. For a win at home. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's
¿Tú me
Jordan
escuchas?
with
¿Tú me
the
escuchas?
jam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Here's Davis from down low.
Excellent coverage from Durant, able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 2 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside for KD. Left side, Irving. Over LeBron. And
Espérate, me pongo.
that one's good, Irving.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Jordan. Out to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's LeBron from past the arc. They get it back. Lakers passing it around. Davis inside. Caldwell Pope for three. The rebound by Luwawu.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's LeVert. And he banks in the layup. Lakers trail by 9. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Here's Davis. And
Good.
finally they hit one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
From downtown. And James pulls
baby.
it down. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Down low.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 11. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Outside Gasol. Back to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. You can't afford to lay off of him.
Here's Irving. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's sent back by Irving. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Caruso. Kuzma inside. Still getting warmed up
Come
offensively.
on.
No scoring yet from him.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Right wing. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Schroeder. But they get it back. And Gasol able to finish.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Here's James. Jared Allen making his last shot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Harris, no good. Lakers trail by 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age,
That's
that's something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Shamet after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Now, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans.
Wow.
The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Timeout. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nets leading by 9. Pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
2 shots.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Jordan. Tries again. That one doesn't drop.
Pierdan,
See
tu
that
serais
time
mat.
from Harrell. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 9-point game. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Luwawu. To the middle. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Morris with the
Concho.
rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Matthews, no good. Here's Luwawu. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lakers trail by 9.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Pass to James. Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James. Schroeder's got 9.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Durant wide open, he fires. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Harris. Back to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Here's Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Irving, good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And Schroeder stays with it. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Brooklyn. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Prince, right side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Prince has got 5.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Right side Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Here's Allen. Shoots over Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Davis. Davis on the follow.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And stolen by Harrell. Shamet with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Kuzma. Schroeder looking over the floor. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooklyn leading by 11. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. KD's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Now here's Kuzma. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
All right, let's go. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nets leading by 12. Three-pointer, LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A finish, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Pass to Luwawu from the arc, and the Nets another three.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Irving, and the bank shot is good. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness. And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. It's LeVert on the wing. Misses the three. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 19.
Timeout, timeout.
And he gets the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Morris. Caruso looking for an opening. And here's Matthews for the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
An effective floor spacer. Matthews, certainly a guy that can really light it up from downtown.
Here's Green. Baseline try. The shot will not fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 19.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the
Waldo.
most exciting we've ever seen, but you have
Hey,
to
hey.
appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans
Habla.
appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much down.
Tengo que ir.
Dígame cómo fue que tú me enamoraste. Si hablaste con un brujo y brujería me echaste, o con Cupido te juntaste.
Nunca te avergonzado en un momento te sentías afligida por eso.
Claro que no. ¿Y por qué yo me voy a avergonzar de ayudar a mi papá? Claro que no.
Así mismo.
Es que nunca, como yo... Sin embargo, yo puedo buscar mi comida, porque es que hay veces que él me dice, ustedes no se buscan su comida, y yo, papi, yo trabajo contigo.
Chiquitito, tengo un filtro puesto, qué linda. Señores, miren aquí. Puede.
Ugh.